Yeah. I swear to God, you niggas can't do that shit no perk now. You niggas ain't even like that. You'll get your ass worked out. Break up, break up, break up, break up.
They say that the heart is a muscle, so in order for it to get stronger, you have to train it to failure. And while America is speedrunning that in real time, today we're talking about breakups. Breakups, also known in this economy as finding new roommates, is when
I'm like, bitch. Let's get it. Let's get it.
you're in a serious romantic relationship with a partner, and then say to yourself, I don't want to be with this person anymore. You then think, maybe a dog will fix this. No, when that doesn't work, you then think, maybe a kid will fix this. But I digress.
I'm telling you now, that's the worst shit possible. When you know the relationship not hitting, son, just leave.
I mean to drag you into this. Conventionally, a breakup occurs in 5 stages, so I thought I'd go through each one step by step so you can see where and if you're on that timeline. Stage 1. The first stage of a breakup is always the hardest, which is finding someone to date in the first place. A reason why this stage is important is because the way that you get into a relationship in the first place can really determine your individual attitudes towards each other as it progresses. For example, when a girl gets asked out and she says yes, she's thinking, wow, what a cool guy, I'm so happy, my life's going to be so much better. But when a guy asks out a girl and she says yes, he's thinking, uh-oh, she must be an idiot. Stage 2, seeing red flags in the relationship. Now, if you're watching this and think you're in a good relationship right now, it might be a good idea to check for signs that it's heading south before it actually gets there.
Bro,
so I decided to browse
why is he hating on everybody? This nigga just dealing with a breakup and made a video on it. This nigga has something called relationship advice. You ask the question, we give the advice, bro. That's the blind leading the blind. Like, what
how you should respond. Let's say you've been dating your girlfriend for 5 years and you live together. One day she's at work and you walk into the living room and see a magazine open on the coffee table to a jewelry ad. You look closer and see a couple engagement rings that are circled and one in particular with love hearts around it. How should you respond? Exactly. She's obviously never mentioned it, but she's clearly cheating on you with her husband. So best to break up and tell her that you're moving on. Let's say you've been on a few dates with a girl and
this nigga comedy.
Chemistry. While you're creeping her socials as usual, suddenly she texts you, hey, I miss you. Can we hang out again soon?
Tight shit.
This is, of course, a great sign, but you don't want to seem too needy. So set a timer for 1 hour so you can respond at exactly the right time. After that, a few minutes go by, and then she sends you a message on Instagram. It's a picture of her in the hospital, kissing a bald guy on the cheek with the caption, me with my stepbrother.
Damn.
How should you respond? Exactly, I know Johnny sins when I see him. Best to wait the remaining 56 minutes, break up, and tell her that you're moving on.
Let's
say you're overseas from your partner and have been in a relationship
that one's actually kind of dope.
That was actually currently having a big fight about the joint vision of your future.
That was kind of dope.
You want to pursue a more down-to-earth existence on your farm, selling hemp and cotton clothing you've grown yourself. But they're reaching their financial peak and want to experience the luxuries of life. You message them that you want to end the relationship, but they respond, to do what?
Like,
to
bitch,
run your stupid little farm? I'm the one making all the money. How do you plan on being able to afford to do that without me subsidizing you? How should you respond? Exactly. You've already figured out a great way to keep labor costs down. Best to just declare independence and tell them you're moving on.
Exactly.
Stage 3, the breakup. While breakups aren't fun for anyone, men in particular don't usually take rejection very well, whether it's from girls, election results, or especially art school. This is because if you're a girl and your female friend...
Bruh, why is he projecting right now? Who broke my nigga's heart? Nigga, I ain't never went to art school. You really project this shit right now, boy.
The game plan is clear.
Bro, who the fuck broke my nigga heart, man? Who broke my nigga heart, man?
We'll get together immediately, have a few bucks.
This is not what happens. Is this what he think happens? He's speaking from somewhere like of pain right now. I swear. I promise you this shit not what happened in a natural breakup, bro. He's literally speaking from experience right now, bro. He's hurting. Someone pray for this man. Is he okay?
Bottles of wine, talk some shit about their ex, tell your friend she deserves better, and then have a pillow fight or something. For guys, the game plan is much more simple.
So specific?
He'll text the group chat, just a heads up, me and Katie broke up.
Who the fuck is Katie, bro? Katie broke my nigga heart for real, man. Who the fuck is Katie? He low-key put her name in the video. He ain't want to see him like he did it. He ain't want, bro, who the fuck is Katie, man? Go check on my nigga that made this video, man. He not okay in the head, man. He's not okay. Katie did that little nigga in, man. Katie did that nigga dirty.
Man, that fucking sucks, dude. You good? He'll then say, yeah, I'm all right. And your job is done. What else could you possibly do? Now,
that's so fucked up.
Regardless of whether you're a guy or a girl, whenever you're about to break up with someone, it's likely you'll start second-guessing your intuition, and it would be worth it if you struggled to replace them. So you have to ask yourself the most important question to see if you should go through with it. Who's going to pay the other half of the rent? While boomers and Gen X often complain that if you live with someone and break up, they get half your net worth. This, of course, isn't a problem for Gen Z or millennials because half of a negative number is pure profit. The real pain, of course, is losing custody of the houseplants. Similarly, one of the worst situations to be in when you're going through a breakup is when you have kids. This is the worst case scenario because not only
don't have kids in a relationship. Why do people just randomly be having kids on some real shit? I know that that's random as fuck. Fuck it. Why do people just randomly be having kids? Why is it that like people get in a relationship, they'll date for like a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4. People won't even date for like a year or 2 now, and they'll go and have a whole child. Why? What is normal about that? Do y'all not understand that in a number of years, y'all most likely won't be with that significant other because you guys don't have healthy relationships? I see a lot of unhealthy relationships that are always being dependent upon one person. Like there's always one person obviously trying harder than the other. There's always some other that's just really there fucking around doing what they want. And like you're just letting them fuck around, you know, like all of these things play effect. And like early on, people try to act like it's not playing them effect. Like I've seen a lot of women just be in relationships to be in relationships. Like not to be offensive to women, but I feel like I've seen a lot of women that have been in relationships for the benefit of the child, if that makes sense. Like, and what I mean by that is even men, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's been people that have been in relationships that have had a child together, and that's to where now that they have a child together, it's like, damn, we really wanted to work because we got a kid. You know what I'm saying? But y'all have only been dating a year on some shit, or y'all have only been dating a couple of months. But no, let's say y'all have been dating a year because, you know, 9 months, had a child and all that shit, X, Y, and Z. That's cool. But like outside of that is like, bruh, y'all could be young as fuck. You could be inexperienced as fuck. You could be financially unstable. You could have so many life problems going on that I think about it and go, so it's like also social media doesn't play effect to really benefit anybody nowadays. It's a lot of single parents, or it's a lot of parents in general that are still believing in going out every weekend when they have a child. I don't think that that's something that's healthy. I think that if you have a child, and again, this is on my opinion, I don't have a child. I'm speaking from the opinion of someone that's still, you know what I'm saying, child free. But when I do think about these people with children, I think to myself, well, when you have a child, if you really just wanted to, why wouldn't you just provide for your child at that point? Because that should be your main priority. That should be your main goal. You're being selfish or anything else if you feel like you're more important or you come before that child. Like, bro, knocking on wood, if I had a fucking kid, I'm going to like join the Air Force or some shit, or I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. I'm really knocking on wood. Like, fuck, you feel me? But it's just like, bro, if you got to do what you got to do when you have a kid. I don't understand why niggas shy away from that. Don't shy away. Don't bitch up. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, wrap that bitch up. Motherfuckers be acting like it's so fucking hard to put on a condom nowadays. You niggas slow. You niggas gotta stop getting just any bitch pregnant, bro. That shit ain't gonna get you nowhere in life but having kids. And then you gonna be fucked up. A lot of niggas still don't raise their kids, bro. Even though we live in a new fucking society and shit, I wish that a lot of motherfuckers would like take care of their kids on some real nigga shit, but they don't, son. Motherfuckers do not do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just be on some bullshit. And you always just gotta watch out for that shit, man. You gotta keep your head above the water type shit. But at the same time, niggas, just stop on having kids right now. Fuck. I be on Facebook, see a baby mama every 2 days.
Someone breaking up with you, but you also have kids. Baby mama popping out. At some point, you really have to start wondering how you keep fucking up over and over again. Stage 4, getting over it. Whenever you go through a breakup, the most important thing is to not wallow in your own misery. You should only do that if your ex finds someone new in 2 weeks and they're exactly the same as you but hotter. Now, one of the critical steps of getting over a breakup is thinking about how your own attitudes and behaviors contributed to the relationship falling apart and what you could do better next time. If you ask a girl what would prevent another bad breakup happening to them, they might say, I should be more attentive and affectionate, and maybe communicate my thoughts more openly instead of expecting my partner to know, and make sure I don't make them prioritize my feelings at the expense of theirs. To men, self-reflection is of course way too complicated, as we like to have simple, concrete steps rather than vague hypotheticals, which is why if you ask a guy what would prevent another bad breakup happening to them, the answer is a simple two-step process. Bench 3 plates, Bugatti Chiron. After stage 4, we of course have stage 4. Now they say that one of the best ways to get over someone is to get under someone else. But when you've just gone through a breakup, it's likely been a while since you've been dating.
I'm be so fucking for real, bro. Well, the worst thing I could do was like getting a breakup and then go have sex with multiple people. But that's just my opinion. I don't think it's worth it.
I think I'm a 7, so that's what I'm looking for.
For me, it would.
Then someone else will say, I think you're a 5. Now, in the dating market, this is called a bid-ask spread, and is essential to establish right away so you can see approximately what type of person is in your league. This is why when I get back on Tinder after a breakup, the first thing I do is set the radius to maximum, but you can pick any size of girl you want. Now, if you've only recently started dating again, the first thing you'll notice is how the dating meta has completely changed.
Yeah, I'm not using no fucking dating apps.
The first thing you're going to be thinking is, what the fuck is a Riz?
I'm not using no fucking dating.
And if you're a guy, you're going to be asking yourself, why does every girl I match with keep sending me links to viruses? The good news is that even though you might still be hurt by your fallen relationship, through the experience you've likely grown a lot as a person, so at least you'll have learned from your mistakes and won't have to do it all again. Stage 5. Do it all again. From this point, you simply repeat the process until you accidentally have a child, or you run out of money, or you try a polyamorous relationship until they go exclusive and you're the third wheel, or you get back with your ex and make it work because you overestimated your other options, or you realize that you can't...
This nigga fucked up, bruh. Bruh, what was that bitch's name?
Say you don't like broccoli if you've never tried it, so
you add broke that nigga heart, man. I think it was Katie.
One of the worst feelings I've had going through a breakup was when they
broke
said,
his heart, man.
But are you sure? Do you really want to get rid of everything we've done together? I mean, maybe you could just keep me around and use me when you want to. And as much as it hurt to hear that, Microsoft Edge really sucked at the time. And I never thought I'd have to do that to someone again until I found today's sponsor, the Opera.
Opera GX. Yeah, shout out Opera, man. They can sponsor me too, because I be running their platform and shit, but they ain't sponsoring me today. WVid, though. If it's finna...